Hey there guys, how are you? Sorry it's been a while. I've been a little bit under the weather lately. I currently have a cold right now. And yeah, a string of bad movies will just do that to your immune system. So let's talk about the movie San Andreas. What is this movie all about? Well, here's the plot to the movie. Hey there guys, how are you? So before I dive into the movie review, I first wanted to mention at the end of this video, I'm going to be doing a very special unboxing of this munch pack. Yeah, it's filled with all kinds of crazy cool goodies and candy. When you talk about movies, candy just makes sense. I'm one of those guys before every single movie, I go to the gas station, I buy some Sour Patch Kids, I shove them in my pocket, then I sneak him into the movie theater. Alright, so the movie San Andreas stars the badass Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who's probably one of the most likable guys on the planet. I don't care how bad of a movie he's in, he still makes the movie watchable because it's The Rock. The man has so much charismatic charm, you just have to keep looking at him. He's almost like Nicolas Cage, but a much larger, buffer version of Nicolas Cage. Probably not the best comparison I've ever done in my life, but we're gonna go with it. And in this movie, The Rock's character plays this firefighter search and rescue helicopter pilot. Essentially, he is the pinnacle of a badass in this movie, and his main goal in life is to save people's lives. And he also has some family difficulties throughout the movie. He's getting a divorce from his wife. He has one daughter, but he also lost another daughter in a past tragedy. So he has some deep issues with his character, and I like things like that. And by the way, on a quick side note, before we talk about the other stars in this film, I first wanted to mention this. The script for San Andreas feels like a script that was written in 1996 and it should have been made by 1998. But finally in the year 2015 they got around to making it and we finally got San Andreas the movie. Because let's go back in history a few years. In the late 1990s we got a lot of disaster films. We got Deep Impact, Volcano, Dante's Peak, and it almost feels like the script for this movie was setting alongside all those other movies and they just kind of forgot about it until now. Because everything that happens in San Andreas has been done in another movie at some other point already. There's nothing new to this movie. It just regurgitated disaster vomit into your face. And it has The Rock there, so that's why you don't mind getting puked on. Alright, so with all that said, the film also stars actress Carla Gugino. I believe that's how you say her name. If it's not, please don't correct me down below. And she plays the ex-wife of The Rock in this film. And she's stuck in all these disaster situations alongside The Rock and their very attractive hot daughter, played by Alexandra Daddario. And by the way, on a side note, if you haven't seen the TV show True Detective on HBO, that also stars Alexandra Daddario. And yeah, she has some very good, fascinating scenes in that show. So I highly recommend go watching them. Boop, boop. And the film also stars one of my favorite actors of all time, Paul Giamatti. And the only reason his character exists in this movie is because he's a scientist, and what he does throughout the entire movie is just spats out exposition to explain all the technical mumbo-jumbo of what's happening during these disaster sequences to the audience so we can understand it and not feel stupid when things blow up and explode. We get an explanation behind it. So yeah, essentially that's the only reason his character exists in this movie. Okay, I have to do it. Before we continue on, here's my Paul Giamatti impression. Here it goes. All right, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna go out there, Rock, you're gonna get your helicopter, and you're gonna save him. There's gonna be explosions, all right? I'm sorry, not the best impression ever. It's usually a little bit better, but like I said, I'm a little bit sick right now. Let's keep going. All right, so like I said a few seconds ago, everything that happens in this movie, every big disaster sequence that you see unfold in this movie has been done before in previous movies, like 2012, The Day After Tomorrow, or any other disaster movie that you've probably already ever seen. And that's not to say that the movie doesn't offer a few minutes of high-quality popcorn entertainment at moments. There's some action sequences in this movie that have really great use of CGI. It looks awesome, it looks over the top, big and epic. For example, there's one scene where this waves washing over the, what's the name of the bridge? The San Francisco Bridge? Is that it? The Golden Gate Bridge. See? I know things. Anyway, there's this huge wave washing over that, and you have The Rock in this little boat going up against the wave, and it's a really cool, intense sequence, and it's probably one of the most interesting sequences in the entire movie. So here are my final flicking thoughts on the movie San Andreas. This really feels like a movie that should have came out in the late 1990s, and it does have that comedic tone to it. Some of the corny, over-the-top one-liners. This movie was definitely self-aware at times, which is good, but really it offers nothing new or nothing original. So like I've said, everything in this movie you've already seen somewhere else before. So overall, is San Andreas a good 2-hour movie? No, I'd probably say this movie has like 45 minutes of solid quality entertainment, and the rest of it is just stuff you don't even want to see, and it's almost mind-numbing at times. So I'm going to give the movie San Andreas a people's elbow drop of a C. Yeah, maybe go watch the movie in IMAX if you're extremely bored on a rainy day, but really I can't justify seeing the movie any other way. So anyway guys, let's talk about some snacks and some goodies. Let's dive into it. Alright, so here's this Munch Pack box right here. It's one of these monthly subscription services you can join where the box will show up on your doorstep every month. And the reason I like this is because, well, I'm one of those guys, I like candy, I like snacks, I watch a lot of movies at home, and I'm very indecisive. Sometimes when I go to the gas station, I stare at the selections for 25 minutes and I leave with like I said, a bag of Sour Patch Kids. So having one of these where they just filled up with random goodies from other countries and things like that, well, it could be an interesting thing to check out. So I'm going to open this up. I haven't looked at it. The only thing I did is take off the tape and open this bad boy up. Alright, so what do we got in here? We got some shrimp chipped baked fries. We got some, I don't know what that is, tatio? Cheese and onion potato chips. I'm pretty sure these come from other countries too. I don't know if all of them do. Maybe they don't. Yeah, it's English. I don't know what I'm talking. Oh, okay, these come from another country. What are these? Choco cream cookies. I kind of want to eat one right now. And then you have, let's see, some sour sticks. I like my sour stuff. Then you have corn bits. What are these? Canasta? Canasta? I can't read. Did I ever tell you guys that? I don't know. Those look like cookies of some sort. Here we go. We're getting to the sweets down here. Oh, there we go. We got a big bar right there. I don't know where that's from. Is that from Tokyo or Japan? I couldn't tell you. But, can you guys read that? What's that say? I don't even know what that is. That almost scares me, but I'm going to try it out in a second. And then we have some other fruit chews. And then we have jelly tots. That sounds like it could be fun on a Friday night. Alright, so that's my quick unboxing for Munch Pack. It's a monthly service where the box shows up to your door filled with goodies. So if you guys want to know more about this, click the link down below, check it out, look into it for yourselves. It's one of those things I might just try out because like I said, I watch a lot of movies at home and I just want random snacks to try out for the first time. And by the way, before I go, I gotta open this up. I'm sorry. I don't even know what it is. I just want to try it. What is this? Yeah, the packaging's in another language, so I don't really know what I'm chewing right now. But anyway, that's what makes life fun. So anyway, guys, here's my question to you. What do you think about the movie San Andreas? Leave your thoughts, your opinions down below. Or, what is your favorite disaster film of all time? If I had to pick one, I'd probably go with Independence Day, because it stars Jeff Goldblum. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. And if you haven't subscribed already, do so, and I'll see you next time.